I think so many people have been anxious at home. What can I do? How can I help? And they're just waiting for something to do. And here comes an opportunity that everyone can do. It's very simple.
ProjectProtect is a partnership between Intermountain Health, University of Utah Health, and Latter-day Saint Charities. We were contacted in the Relief Society offices by a pediatric cardiologist at Primary Children's, who's named Dr. Ron Day. And they had just been in a staff meeting that said, we are going to face shortages of personal protective equipment, and what are we going to do? And he wrote to his department and said, the Relief Society of my church can help. And they said, well, how can they help? And he said, I'll make a call. So early on the morning of March 20th, he called the Relief Society offices and it got referred to me. And at some point, somebody said, well, how many masks do you think we can make? Could we even ask for 100,000? Well, the hospital systems go through 50,000 masks a day. You just need to know that. And there was silence on the phone when the Intermountain Healthcare vice president said, I think we should try for 5 million. And everyone just kind of thought, is that possible? And I didn't hesitate. I just said, absolutely we can do 5 million because I have confidence in the Relief Society.
I'm amazed to see how people are willing to help. I remember the first week, I could tell that people were kind of nervous coming out of their home, probably for, the first time, just seeing in their faces also when they came to drop the masks off, the joy that they felt, that they were able to help in this effort, which is, I think, is a wonderful thing that is happening, that people are just coming together to help our neighbor.
When you think about the goal of making 5 million masks, that's incredible. And yet you can count on the expertise of those in the area who knew how to do it. And then those volunteers who are so willing to give their time and their efforts. The car after car would drive up and they would hand off these masks, and almost every time each person would say, thank you. And we want to say, of course, thank you to them, but they were thanking us for the opportunity. That's been the great thing about being here today.
This is the Riverton DI, and we're here on Saturday to see people who have picked up their masks last Tuesday bringing them back. So this is an effort that 10,000 volunteers a week for 5 weeks are picking up kits on Tuesday and bringing back finished sewn kits on Saturday. So with the help of the Relief Society, with the Quilters Guild, with different faiths in the community, this has been a multi-faith, multi-community effort.
We are all ministering to each other. This is true ministering, just seeing that someone needs help and trying to help them. And I know that we are trying to follow the example of Jesus Christ as we are doing this. I know that he was about helping others and elevating others, and that's what we are trying to do with this effort.
One individual at a time has bought into this project, and now we have one individual at a time who signs up on Just Serve, and then they come one car at a time, and they pick up their kit and they go home. One person at a time, they sew one mask at a time, and then they bring them all back. One person at a time makes a huge difference. It's like you're talking about a waterfall, one drop, but when it all comes together, then look at the power that those ones have together. It's going to bless lives here in Utah and throughout the world.